Welcome back to Cross Creek Racing. We're just going to I'm on my Ranger right now, so what we're going to do is just a lap on our practice track. Just get a feel for it, just, look around on it, talk about it a little bit. I don't know, it should be pretty fun. You might like it, you might not. If not, you can just leave, but whatever. It's going to just be to your right. There's going to be a turn up ahead here. We're just disking our field, so that's why it's just all dirt right there and no plants. Yeah, you turn right here. You can kind of look down below. There's we're like kind of on top, and then if I were to turn left, you kind of go down below. If you look on the left part, there's like a few jumps for like bicycles and stuff, and then just keep driving up here. And then here's kind of where we enter in on our dirt bikes. And just go right down here, and then we've got a jump. That's just like a tabletop right there, but it's pretty fun. I mean, they're all pretty fun. If it wasn't, I wouldn't do it. Then you just kind of have a little roller. Here there's like three little like bumps. It's really bumpy right there. I don't really know what that is. And then straight through here, it's just a U-turn. That turns pretty good if you ask me. Then there's a few acceleration bumps. You can kind of see that as you're coming out of that turn. And up here is just a little double. That's pretty fun to hit. Like third gear about is pretty good on that one. There's a U-turn again right here that you'll see. And then what else? Yep, and then just another tabletop with a big takeoff. Now this one sends you really high. Like this one's almost like a wall jump. You just like zoom straight up in the air. But I mean, it's not that bad, obviously, or else you wouldn't jump it very good. Here we have like a 90-degree turn around there. Then straight, and then like up here we're gonna have like three tabletops. They're all really steep takeoffs with really steep landings, like this one. You can kind of see, and then you drop, and it's just like all dirt. I don't know. Well, you can't really tell on this GoPro, but it's not the best view, I guess, is my point. And then so there's two tabletops, and then there's like a big gap, and then this is just kind of a tiny one, a little bit smaller than the other two. And then my brother recently thought it would be a good idea to just throw another jump in here. If I were him, I would have just done a jump with no takeoff, but that one's really bad. He would admit it. It just wasn't his best work, but it's hard to do it with just a loader, I guess. And right here is just another big berm. The GoPro just fell there. All right, we're back up. Yep, into just a jump. That one's kind of, just another tabletop jump into it. And then right here, I'll take out the GoPro to look at this. This is a huge double. And that's just a huge double. So the Ranger can't go over it or else it bottoms out and gets stuck. So right now I'm taking the GoPro out so you can kind of see a side view. Oh, it's so much clearer when it's not in the windshield. That's why it's so blurry. And then, that's just a super huge double. But that one's really fun because that one you can go like fourth or fifth gear and then you just sky it and it feels super good. And then, so there's like a little side trail for when we drive the Ranger on the track because we'll do this every so often. Then let me put it back into its mount a second, and then we'll get right back to it. Now I'm probably just screwing it in, getting it tight enough so it doesn't fall over. And then, we'll get right back to it. About here. And then here's a double into a tabletop again. That's how most of them are. Because most of them, before, they were just all tabletops. Like, they were just all tabletops. And then Garrett, they were like really short. So then Garrett just put a whole bunch of takeoffs or landings on them just to make them funner so you can go faster. There's a big just kind of U-berm. And then we have some like whoops up here. Not whoops, they're really big. My brother can double these. I can't. You can call them whatever you want to. I don't know. I usually just roll them or jump them and land on the face of the next one. And if you go fast on these, on like the Ranger, it's so bumpy. It's like terrible how bumpy it is. But then I just keep going over them, and then you think it's over. No, another one, and then you just go straight, and then just keep going forward, I guess. And then here's kind of a bit of a long straight, and then we have another U-ish turn right here. That one's like really wide and stuff. And then we have some telephone poles. Oh, you could really only see just that one. But there were probably 5 telephone poles lined up there. You couldn't really see them. You only saw the first one. But there were about 5 of them. Then that's like really thin single track out of the telephone poles. And then you go into this tabletop here. Tabletop. That one's just really far and really high in the air. So that one's super far. And then I'm going to stop somewhere right about here. And then you just go straight into that berm where we came from. But then I'm going to stop back up because there's one other thing that I want to show you. So that's just a track. I'll back up here. Yep, we're just going to back up, turn around, and then here is really dusty. Like, I can't even turn. Just looks like I'm going straight. I was trying to turn out of the way. Then I got back on, and this is a little bit harder, so a little dusty. But we're just going to go straight because it's this long straight through all this where I want to get to what I want to show you. Alright, so yeah, now we're kind of ending the turn away. Then you're just going to turn right down into here. And then you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. It's just kind of like a trail section through here. And we'll do it mostly on the Ranger because on our dirt bikes, well, it's fun on your dirt bikes too. I guess we'll do it a lot either way. And then we're just going to turn in here. And this, when you go fast and you can like it's like drifts a little bit. There's a whole bunch of sand sections through here. Just some turns. You can see the trail a lot better when you're riding and it's not through the blurry windshield or the GoPro's camera. And then I'm just going to go straight. And then right here, I did not know that was there, but you can see all that water. Usually you usually you just go straight through that water. I did not know that was there. So now it's just a little assessing the situation a little bit. So then I backed up. And then I think I just went around it because just super deep. And it hasn't even rained recently. Like, this was the last time it rained was like a couple weeks ago. I don't know how that's still so much there. So then, I kind of had to drive over some of these weeds to get around because I wasn't going to back up all through back to the start. I mean, kind of hopped over some weeds a little bit. Go nice and slow, and then, make it all around the water. And then right here is just like a big kind of straight section that'll be going on that. Then you can finally pick up some speed a little bit because before you're going pretty slow. Yeah, right here you can start picking up some speed, and then there's just a kind of dumb little jump there. But there's that, and then it's just a long straight through here. There's like a few little divots and stuff that you kind of hit, but you go through, and then right here, not right here, still up a little bit. Right about here, you can see that it looks like a hill kind of. Like right in front of you is just a big jump for dirt bikes, but the Ranger can't really jump. And if you go aside, you're just crawling into weeds. So we're not going to hit that. But that's just a super fun jump when you're on a dirt bike. So then for the Ranger, you just go over this little hill. And then go over that little hill. And then you are back to the top where we first came through, because there's our house right up there. So that's gonna be pretty much the end of the video. If we drive straight through here, then we're just gonna park it, and that's the end.